What is up, YouTube? I really suck at this. This is probably like the third video I'm gonna try and record that hopefully gets posted and gets a full video. I tried to actually create a back day video on the first day on the new training program that my coach gave me, but I think I recorded like rack pulls and then obviously a little intro, and then that was it. I did not record anything else that day. And I was like, oh well. We'll try again on, let's see, Thursday. We'll make it a point to do Monday and Thursday. We'll try. And then we'll obviously switch it up different weeks so you guys can see different training days. But I figured today's a shoulder and arm day. It shouldn't be too hard to record. So I'm going to put you through it. Might not get all the different workouts in today, but that's the plan today. We got shoulders and arms, and it's a high day because we got a little more food added this week because your boy is still only about 5 pounds now up from stage weight. And it's been about little over a month now since our show, so we are rebounding perfectly, although we do go occasionally a little overboard on the weekends, but we clean it all up by the time the next cheat day gets here. We're usually always back to around our stage weight-ish area, so things are pretty good. Things are going great, but I gotta stop saying I catch myself saying that too much, especially on the camera. I don't want to keep saying that, but since I didn't get to share with you guys the news, for any of you that don't follow me on Instagram that are watching this, first off, I appreciate you for being one of the very few that do that. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, like I just said, I am now a officially sponsored athlete. My first sponsorship with Centurion Labs. It's a really, really big pre-workout company that I have been following since I probably started my weightlifting journey back in, was it 2019, 2020-ish? Yeah. So I remember following them back in the day when I used to watch like David Lade. That was like the go-to like video to throw on after I got out of classes in college, was throw on David Lade, watch David Lade, Jeff Side, etc. Try and pick up a couple things, try out what works for them. Just always inspired to kind of have that like look, that Jeff Side, the David Lade look, the very aesthetic era. And I remember David Lade always was big on I don't know how big he was on it, but back in the day when like everyone was going for the craziest like high stim pre-workouts they could find, God of War, God of Rage, those were always the top ones to like go get Centurion Labs, try it out. Like, they're crazy. I remember it always was like the cool, unique OG, like little white tub with a little blue helmet on it. That was so nostalgic. I don't think I ever got to try that one, which is sad to say because it'd probably be crazy. But there we go again. But yeah, since then I've been through just about all their products, and I always loved their products. So it was such a just like crazy moment the one day when, so my gym was actually having a little event where they have like vendors come out, and like different companies, food companies, supplement companies, they like host a table, offer free samples, try and build connections with people. So they were actually needing one for Centurion. So a buddy of mine from the gym actually reached out to me and asked me if I was interested. I said, yeah, sure, I'd love to do it. That would be fun. It'd be a great way to get my foot in the door with a company, and maybe, who knows, maybe get sponsorship with them someday by showing what I can do and showing my value to them. And then not even like 30 minutes later, the owner / sales, I guess, president, Donovan, he hit me up and gave me the offer to be an athlete with them. So I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, of course. It's a no-brainer right there. I'd love to. And I gotta say, getting that first package with like 20 different items in there was just surreal. It was like the moment I've always dreamed of. It's just like, wow, it's finally here. And like, it's just unreal to think of that, like, back those couple of years ago when I was thinking of, wow, I can't wait to make it in the industry, having like supplements and be a sponsored athlete one day. That was always a dream. Before it was even bodybuilding, I just always wanted to be a sponsored athlete, create YouTube content, and that was it. So now it's like part of the dream's coming true. And we're now sponsored and with a really great company that I can really fall behind, that I truly love everything they make and love all their products as well. Especially Warpath. That was actually one of the products that I think I only tried once or twice. And now it's like a go-to staple of mine because it's like so it's a nitric oxide like volumizer. So it's got creatine in it, arachidonic acid, so it's going to fill up your body with like all that little extra oomph that you need in the gym, especially from the creatine and the arachidonic acid. For those of you that don't know what that is it's gonna swell up the muscle. So basically, like if you're training chest, it's gonna cause inflammation in the chest when you're training it, to kind of give you like that crazy full look, and obviously just add more blood into the muscle when you're training it. But that's probably my favorite right now, combined with God of Fire, because I'm a huge thermogenic guy, kind of more so recently. It's not really the hugest like high stim crazy stuff. So when I take God of War, God of Rage, and Chained, I usually do like half a scoop. The thermogenic, it's only about 300 milligrams. So God of Fire, I usually do like just about a full scoop, close to it though, because I'm still only supposed to be taking like half a scoop in my plan of pre-workout. So I do like a little bit over half a scoop, just because it's not that crazy with stims. It's more of like a fat burning pre-workout combined with a little bit of extra stims in it, which is great. But that's enough talking for me. I will see you guys at the gym as we hit shoulders and arms. So what is up? It is time for a pre-workout. We are going, of course, with God of Fire, the Glacier Burst flavor, and then we're gonna take 3 caps of Warpath. If you guys wanna try any of these things out, be sure to use code CURT, C-U-R-T, 18 for 18% off any of their great products, which we have God of Rage, we got God of War, we got plenty. So I'll see you guys at the gym after I take this. So what is going on? We got another voiceover as usual, since I can't put music on these videos just yet, since I'm not a highly watched channel yet. But first stop in our shoulder and arm day is just some machine lateral raises to get the blood flowing, get the arms going, getting all nice and warmed up. We're just kind of starting here with 4 sets of 12 to 15, nice and light first couple sets until we get to the last set. Then we're gonna go a little bit heavier. So I believe we're only using like 50, 60 pounds just to kind of warm up here, and going a little above the shoulders right here. Just always notice I get a little more feeling out of it here. And then we're gonna move here to a little higher set now. We're gonna hit this set for about 4 to 12. Oh no, hit this set. I think we hit actually 2 working sets of 15 all out here. Kind of just going through the motions, trying to get, like I said, the blood in there before we get to our more bigger sets, which our next set, I believe after this, was we moved into some face pulls, which I actually don't have recorded here, just because it was kind of like an awkward spot, the cable machine I was using to really set up my camera and tripod, and didn't want to, be that ass hole taking up all the room. So now we got our seated shoulder press of choice here. We're kind of more so just focusing on the negative and really controlling that, obviously, that negative. You go down nice and slow, a slight little almost pause at the bottom, then a nice press up, kind of firing it back up. I believe this was our top set where we got up to 3 plates, and we're banging out about 10 reps here. After this, shoulders were completely almost cooked for the day. Like, I'm not even kidding. And usually I could hit shoulders for hours on end, but the volume on the shoulder day was crazy. Like, this next set, I was done up. Like, here we got some standing lateral raises, and usually I can bang out 35, 40s, 30s on a really struggling day. But yeah, here I was doing 20, 25 because I was cooked. Because before this set, I had seated, bent over rear delt dumbbell flies, supersetted with some front raises, and after that I was cooked. Like, this was just the finishing touch, which in the program it even said your last set here, you should be like struggling to get those last like 9 to 10 reps in. You should be done. Which, yeah, I was done completely after this. Like, I even struggled getting that last set in here, that last 4 set in here. But yeah, shoulders look crazy here. And then we're gonna move on to arms, which is just a nice 1 arm shoulder extension, push down, both the sides, 20-second rest periods. And I just really get the blood in there, pack it in before we're done. And I can say one thing, my arms have really come up a lot, and I'm really pretty happy about that, because I always wanted big arms. Never really had them until like the start of like this last prep. I feel like I started to really pack on size. And then with this rebound, It's like all the food this post-show has just went straight to my delts and arms, which I'm not complaining. Yes, I would have loved it to go to my back and like my legs a little more, but that's what we got a whole year and a half off season for, so those things should come. I could do a little better job here, really pressing down and turning that wrist inwards to kind of really hit that back of the tricep a little better here. And then after this, we had some overhead extensions, which I didn't record. It was 4 sets, 12 to 15, 25-second rest periods. Then we had some cable curls, and then ended with rope hammer curls, which is what you got here. And again, just you still see like the graininess in the arms, which is completely crazy because we're obviously pushing food a little more now. I'm not slamming 45 minutes of cardio anymore. I'm only on like 30 minutes fasted in the morning. So it's nice to really see that I'm been really good on this rebound/reverse diet, because it's really paying off. So I'm pretty happy with this. So that's going to wrap this up. You're going to get a little brief outro clip here, and that's it. And that is a wrap for today's little shoulder arm day. I feel like I did a lot better job this time around actually recording my sets. I only didn't record face pulls. And some bent over rear delt raises, flies. So we're supersetted with front raises. And low-key, that was probably the roughest part of the workout. My shoulders were completely cooked after that. And then I had to do those incline bench lat raises. Well, not really incline bench, whatever. You get the idea. My chest is leaning against it. You'll hear me go over this in the voiceover. But that cooked me. I had to drop it to 20-pound dumbbells. My shoulders were cooked today. Joey, you son of a... Today sucked. And usually I'm not the one to complain about doing arms, but arms sucked today. That shit hurt. So apologize for cursing. I don't know if I really should be or not, but yeah. That's a wrap for the gym and for today's video, because I'm going to go home and eat and put myself into a little coma for the rest of the day. And I am exhausted now. It's been a long day.